Yeah, boy. Snakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back. I'm back again today with another MAMAMOO reaction for you guys. Hey, this is an exciting but also a kind of sad reaction because I believe this is the last album that I have of MAMAMOO'S left to listen to. Then that's it, no more first listens until they release another album. I'm glad to be finally wrapping it up to say that I've heard the entire discography. Well, there's other songs as well that I have to hear, but in terms of like the albums, you know what I mean. Damn, I forgot to say what I'm even listening to. Today I'm going to be doing a first listen for the Memory album, and the tracks that will be included are Moderato, Angel, Dab Dab, and I Love Too. Yeah, I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I will not be reading lyrics whilst listening to these songs. This is my first time hearing the songs, so I want to concentrate on the music production and their vocals, which is my priority. The lyrics distract me from that, so I'll read them later in my own time. There are plenty of reactors out there who will do lyric readings. I'm just trying to vibe. If you want to vibe with me, then cool. Okay guys, if you didn't already know, I've already reacted to Memory. I've already reacted to Dekalomani. I never know how to pronounce that. Dekalomani. New York. So I won't be listening to those again. If you've missed them, you can go find them in my MAMAMOO playlist. And so we're starting from Moderato. You guys have been... This is going to be a snakery one. I already feel it. Let's go. Already that shit boy. Let's see.
널 볼 때 익숙함이 느껴져 찰나의 고민 내게 다가가고 너와 나를 두고 모두 사라져버린 지금 이 순간을 맡겨줘 내게 템포를 맞춰줘
you baby or not 사실 이 질문은 can I say we should go on a clock 내게 너를 바꾸고 말은 여러 가지지만 그냥 집에서 영화나 보잔 거지 난
I can love you baby How about you baby 뭐라도 하자 조금 어색해
혹시 내가 너무 빠른 것 같다면 잡아줘 유지의 비오는 와이퍼 사이의 간격
너와 난 내 맘이 촉촉하게 스며가 누가 내린 것처럼 내 머릿속이 흐트러지고 너와 거리 두고 혼자 상상만 하지 무슨 말이든 해 지금 내게 느낄 수 있게 baby
난 네가 있을 곳에 있어 Please be my cheerleader 네가 내 집에 오면 난 오늘 봐 요리 완비로 화장을 지우면 어두워 안 보이는 척하지 뭐 실은 괜찮은 거를 알지 너도
I can love you baby How about you baby 뭐라도 하자 조금 어색해
오래 있고 싶어 커피 먹을 땐 갈자 커피 원두 만나면서 느끼는 건 역시 넌 is 먼저
너와 난 내 맘이
not care that you've warned me about it, you've told me about it about 100 times. I don't care. That is snakery. Listen, you might not hear it for a while, so let me just say it. That is one of my favorite MAMAMOO'S songs so far, bro. No, honestly and truly, that is going at the top of my playlist. That's going at the top of my playlist. That was absolutely fantastic. Also, for some reason, I missed that it was a feature. I don't know who that was. It didn't say like on Spotify who was on this, so I don't know who that was. But that sounded very, very good. And when they were like going back and forth, and sort of also there was like layering. Do I even need to talk about Queen's runs? There's moments where she's like, I don't even know what she was. You know the bits I mean? She sounded so good. But let me, the pre-chorus. I'm salivating. The pre-chorus. Listen, let me just talk about one more thing. We're going straight on to the next one. The synth. The synthesizers. Okay? First of all, the lead synth that came in from the very, very beginning. The wee sort of synth. And then you had the synth that came in during the features. I'm just going to call them the features parts, where it's like, whew, whew, whew. You know what I mean? Let's just go on to the next one. Okay, guys, let's go. So now we have a song called Angel. Fender Rhodes. Strings.
네가 떠나든 말든 난 상관없어 무거운 짐을 떼낸 것처럼 마음이 후련해 I know 이 다짐도 부질없어 제자리는 물품 똑같은 말 꾸미길 원해 멀어질까 두려운 감정에 흠집어들 때 I do 널 봐주지 않을 거야 Please let me go away 난 아니야 현재 난 아니야 그런 사람 네 앞에서 태어날 수 없는 상황 못된 감정이었어 불행했음 싶어 너 때문에 내가 변할까 봐또 난 했어 미소 짓네 쉽게 지나갈 기분은
honestly, that would have been a perfect 10 out of 10 track if I would have heard Moonbyul on it. If I would have heard Moonbyul on it, like, I don't know, where was she at? Like, she could have had like a little verse. Doesn't necessarily have to have been like rapping or anything, but she would have, it would have been nice to have had a full like Moonbyul verse. But it's fine, it's fine. I'm getting kind of used to it when it comes to the older sort of tracks. Either way, absolutely stunning. Straight away, there's Fender Rhodes that came in. My favorite instrument. Absolutely stunning. Followed by the strings. Then they're absolutely superb vocals. I love it when MAMAMOO'S sing like this. Just that very light, breathy, effortless kind of vocals. They suit this sound so much. I do know there's like MVs of like live performances. I don't know if it's actually live or if it's just clips from live performances with the track over it. If it is live performances, I'm excited to see, to watch those. But yeah, that was absolutely stunning. Let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, so now we have Dab Dab.
Whoa.
Jazzy. Whoa.
Yeah. Yo.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Jazz influenced hip hop.
Whoa. Hey, I'm all star. 답답해 어설픈 attitude 내 맘 벌써 가긴 애매해. Yo, 요즘 누가 그런 산책하니 관심 없는 뭐담 지루해. 좀 더 신선하게 날 당황시켜줘. 많은 사람들 시선 부담스러워. No problem. 안 돌려 blah blah 가까이 좀 오라고. Hey.
I love this woman.
이지 말고 come on 답답하게 굴지 말라고
That's no.
다시 오지 않아 this time 지금까지 나를 안아줘 Move on
Everybody put your hands up.
내 맘대로 할 거야 너만 믿고 따라와
답답해 뭐라고 속삭이니 여기 와서 기도해 어색해도 질러봐 괜히 집에 가서 후회돼 Girl
아마도 내가 가길 원할걸
하지만 오늘까지 나는 go Yeah 비슷한 나이 딱 너 같은 타입 맘만 들긴 해 I like that
마음 쓰이지 말고 come on 답답하게 굴지 말라고
That's no
다시 오지
I love
않아
that.
this time 지금까지 나를 안아줘 Move on
Everybody put your hands up
내 맘대로 할 거야
Did it just go to Latin jazz?
Move on
Everybody put your hands up
내 맘대로 할 거야 나만 믿고 따라와 어느새 넌 나를 향해 걷고 있잖아 거아같이 와놓고
또 어디가?
마음 쓰이지 말고 come on 답답하게 굴지 말라고 다시 오지 않아 this time 지금까지 나를 안아줘 마음 쓰이지 말고 come on 답답하게 굴지 말라고 다시 오지 않아 this time 지금까지 나를 안아줘
Ooh, okay guys, so as you know, that isn't really a song that I'd personally put on and listen to. However, I did really enjoy it. It was very fun and it was very well made. The production was very clever, like those jazzy sort of samples. It was giving me sort of jazz influenced hip hop in the beginning, but then it went very jazzy, and then you had, I think it turned into like a sort of Latin jazz sort of switch up. The bass during that part was absolutely fantastic, and of course Moonbyul, my wife, my love, absolutely killed it with the rapping. So even though the song wasn't necessarily for me, I still really enjoyed it because of how well produced it was, and of course Moonbyul. Yeah, let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, let's go. Last but not least, I love to let's go.
시간 지나면 익숙함이 소리지는 맘 편안함이 서로에게 주는 상처 주는 말 우리에게 찾아오지 않았으면 해 저 멀리 우주로 슝 보내버리자 오케이 너 지금 방금 웃었지 네가 웃으면 나도 좋아 뭐 말이 필요해 어딜 가든 네 생각에 오늘도 든든해 다만 늘어나는 내 욕심이 널 밀어내지 않길
오늘보다 내일 더 사랑할게 너보다 혼자가 아니야 너는 날 주는 것밖에 몰라 넌 내가 원하는 건 안 아프고 밝게 웃어주는 거내 모든 걸 버리고 I love you 네게 갈게 놓지 않을게 I love it 이보다 좋을 수 있을까 너를 보면 함께 없는 날
Why do I feel like
나보다 나를 더
I
잘
recognize this?
표현할 수
Where do I recognize this
없어
from?
지금 우리 사이 미안함을 받기만 했어 고마워 그리고 사랑해 처음 날 울렸던 그때가 말 기억해 놓지 않을게 라는 말 약속할게 나도 언제나 I love you too
처음 만난 날 부끄러움이 많던 날 위에 다가와준 너만의 손길 너로 인해 생기는 자신감 아직 많이 부족한 하지만 옆에 있어줄래 우리 통하는 것 같아 어쩜 벌써 기분 좋아지네 널 더 바라가고 싶어 이 손 놓지 않을게 내가 더 꽉 잡을게 앞으로도 I love you too
오고 갈 데 없는 나 무너지기도 수십 번이야 오늘은 어떤 외로움이 기다리고 있을까 걱정부터 내세우기 바빴던 나의 트라우마의 극복의 중심은 너야
Bring back.
그렇던 표현도 날 담아낼 수 없을 거야 놓지 않을게 이보다 좋을
Wrap my back has to come back. Nuh-uh.
너를 보며 함께 없는 날 나보다 나를 더 잘하는 너 말로 표현할 수 없어 지금 우리 사이 미안함을 받기만 했어 고마워 그리고 사랑해 처음 날 울렸던 그때가 말 기억해 놓지 않을게 라는 말 약속할게 나도 언제나 I love you
Yeah.
too 이보다 좋을 수 있을까 너를 보며 함께 웃는 날 나보다 나를 더 잘하는 너 말로 표현할 수 없어 지금 우리 사이 미안함을 받기만 했어 고마워 그리고 사랑해 처음 날 울렸던 그때가 날 기억해 놓지 않을게 라는 말 약속할게 나도 언제나 I love you too I love you too I love you too
Love you
I
too
love you too
Love you too Love you too I love you too
약속할게
Love me,
나도
love ya.
언제나 I love you too
Guitar. That brass instrument. Absolutely fantastic. Man, what a way to end the album. That was absolutely fantastic. Another sort of classic Mamamoo track. I felt like I'd heard the chorus before. I have no idea where, but the chorus sounded familiar. Fuck knows where I heard it. Lord knows. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I felt like I recognized that chorus. Let me know if you guys know if I'd like seen or heard it anywhere. But yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Moonbyul was absolutely fantastic. But can we just talk about rapper Hwasa for one quick second, please? I say this every single time, but honestly and truly, for me in K-pop, having decent rappers, especially when it comes to girl groups, I feel, not because women as idols aren't as good rappers as men, I just think that when choosing groups, forming groups, and when writing songs for girl groups, I feel like rapping isn't at the forefront as much as it is for boy groups. Like, it's not the most essential part. So a lot of the time, they do this for boy groups as well, a lot of the time they just give vocalists or dancers rap parts and not a lot of thought goes into it, which is why I don't connect with a lot of rap in K-pop, but mostly girl groups. It's not because the girls aren't as good as the boys, I just think that the way the songs are written, rap verses are forced in, and idols who aren't rappers are forced to deliver rap verses, and it just seems forced, it's just not as good. So when I hear female idols who kind of rap and just deliver it so well, and they have such a good tone for it, their delivery, their flow, Hwasa is one of those idols, and we don't get to really hear her rap anymore, which is understandable because yes, she is a better singer. She's also one of the best vocalists in the whole of the K-pop industry. That huskiness, that tone. However, because it's so rare to have decent rappers like that, it's such a shame to me that we don't get to hear her rap as much anymore. Anyway, yeah, Run Over, that song was absolutely fantastic. I love like that sort of brass instrument, I'm not sure what it was. I'm really bad at like differentiating brass instruments or like woodwind instruments. You know what I mean? I think it might have been a saxophone, could have been a trumpet, could have been a horn, who knows? That sounded very good. I love that part where it was like dun 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 dun. And yeah, that's it guys. I've got nothing else to say. I have no idea what I'm going to react to for Mamamoo. Please let me know any songs that I haven't heard yet. Any songs, it could be singles, it could be CS. I think I've heard everything thus far. Let me know any songs that I haven't heard yet, and I'll wrap that up. Some sad news for you guys. What I've been doing here on my channel now is once I've completed groups that I have been deep diving into, once I've completed their discography, I'm moving them from once every week to once every other week, because you guys know the music is my priority, and I don't want to be one of those channels that just sits here reacting to compilations and stuff like that. Like, I want to be listening to as much music as I can. So in order to make room for me to discover other groups' discographies, the groups that I fully stan and I'm deep diving into will be moved to once every other week, once I've heard all the B-sides. We've gotten to the point now where I've heard, I think, well, I don't know yet. I think I've heard all of MAMAMOO'S B-sides. If I haven't, then you'll see me next week. I'll be doing those B-sides that I haven't heard. However, if I have heard all the B-sides, you won't be seeing Mamamoo next week. You'll be seeing them the week after. Mamamoo will not go anywhere. I will always continue reacting to Mamamoo here on my channel. Do not worry about that, but it will be a lot less frequently. Yeah, that's it guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram guys, gonna follow me on Twitter, and yeah, goodbye.
Oh!